So, Rostermania in full effect once again for the ALGS, but we've also got some drama going on inside of the scene amongst your biggest name players as well. A lot to discuss, as well as organizations sadly parting ways with Apex. So let's dive into it. Yes, I am sick. Yes, I did get a speeding ticket this morning. Not starting off to a great day, but we've still got a lot of big news to discuss inside of the Apex scene. First off, Bronzy comes out to say that they are parting ways with Disguise. And this is because Disguise, according to him, would be exiting Apex, but Disguise's post doesn't really sound exactly like that. So he said they'll be exiting Apex, and we are now searching for a new organization to represent in 2024 ALGS Championship in Japan, where we are auto-qualified for the event. We will continue to compete together for third-party tournaments as well, and BLGS leading up to the tournament. And so please reach out to Designful or myself if you're interested, I guess, in, kind of supporting the team, sponsoring this team, whatever the case may be. But Disguise post kind of reads a little different. With the end of Split 2 and a long season or off season ahead, we've decided to not renew our Apex players' contracts. But they also said, we are also, as we move forward to Champs of 2025 season, we are evaluating our options. So maybe they do decide to renew or not renew, but get back in the scene. Maybe they decide to do something just with a different roster. Not entirely sure what their plans are. Bronzy obviously may know a little bit more of the inside scoop of it, so maybe they did have a different approach, like trying to move away or move out of the scene. But interested to see, obviously, how this could spark new organizations coming in, right? We've also saw Space Station just won LAN and didn't keep their roster either. So would Space Station look at maybe signing a cheaper a cheaper team now that they've already won, this recent LAN event? Maybe it'd be a good way to save money. Maybe a big financial move for them. Not exactly sure what they may decide to do, but very weird stuff going on with organizations in Apex as of late. Many people are quote tweeting this saying, organizations are realizing Apex doesn't pay. It's not worth. Who knows the real reason? Obviously, I think these players probably would, right? Like Bronzy and Designful, those that are actually a part of that roster. So might be best to take it from them. But that wasn't all that we've seen in the scene over the last couple of days. Drama as well with ImperialHal and Verhulst specifically. So there was a tweet we all saw many days ago, and it was from Verhulst saying, super team, right? And kind of a clown face. So we thought, okay, just kind of friendly banner or whatever. Well, then Hal comes back for his return stream. He starts talking about his relationship with Evan, and I'll just say it's maybe not so much as good or clean as I thought. Here's what Hal had to say, which really excites me with the beef, I guess you want to say, behind the scenes when it comes to competing in esport tournaments. Roll the clip.
Thoughts on the Evan tweet? I don't know. I haven't talked to Evan or whatever, but I'm not fucking with Evan anymore. Best way to put it. He might see it as jokes or whatever. He might see it as jokes, whatever, clicks, whatever, but I don't know. It's different. It's different. I know there was a bunch of people that were talking shit. I know there's a bunch of people talking shit about us, but when it comes from my ex-teammate and the fact that I had so many opportunities to talk shit about them at EWC and I didn't say a single thing publicly. And for him to still do that is just I don't know. I don't fuck with that, so.
So Mr. CEO obviously had a good bit to say, but we've also got some more roster updates that were noted on the transactions page for Battle 5. So firstly, Awoke was removed from Most Hated. Tech has been put on Most Hated. Then we also saw Arctic, right, from FaZe Clan. We knew Arctic was going to be moving on. He was trialing out for these other teams. Well, he's now been officially added to the Cybercats. That's not all, because JMW has now been added to FaZe Clan, which we saw coming, right? We saw them playing with one another already. And then you also had Slab removed from FaZe Clan. Slab, obviously, you probably remember from Go Next. Well, Tyler FPS is now going to be added to Go Next here. So a lot of changes over the last couple of weeks, and honestly recently in the last couple of days. And then recently a lot of people have been drawing note to this roster that was noted from the Code Red Freedom Boom TV tournament that happened just recently. We knew Lou would possibly be moving away from Complexity. Then they were playing Knock Dropped and Lou on this new team for Bleed Esports in the Boom TV tournament. So obviously it is expected that Lou is trialing / signing with Bleed Esports and possibly going this route. I think could be a good roster, obviously. Has a lot of potential. I think Lou has really upped his stock in the last couple of events. I think moving back towards the end of year 3, we were all kind of concerned, right? They go through this DSG squad, LCQ. It's all like just barely getting through, barely getting by. And now Lou has kind of set himself as a very consistent finalist or very consistent at LAN, always kind of getting someone in the conversation, not necessarily, always getting first rounded or not making finals, not making LAN, whatever the case may be. So I'm happy for Lou. I'm happy for this roster. I think Bleed Esports could probably benefit from something new, although I do personally believe that Shuby probably should have stayed on this roster. I think they were getting better, going in a better direction. They just needed more time. I think a lot of rosters just expect everything to click within the first couple of weeks and instantly start winning. And so unfortunate that it doesn't all happen that way, but obviously Rostermania keeps the bills paid. So interested to see what your thoughts are down in the comment section below about all the topics mentioned in today's video, the roster drama, roster updates, and organization updates as well. And until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.